Hi there, Corby Mitleid, your no bullshit psychic, and it's time for our weekly reading. So it's the reading for the week of May 25th, 2025, and this week the Fairies Oracle said we want to do the whole fandango rather than one card from each of my decks. Never argue with a fairy. So we have 7 cards, and the first one we have is what the challenge is going to be, and that is the Green Woman, whom I absolutely love. She is about untrammeled creativity. She is the one who says perseverance in the face of adversity, fight the good fight, even if sometimes you have to wait, kind of like at a red light and a crosswalk, to see when it's your best shot there, okay? So how do we make ourselves into the Green Woman? Well, the next card is the Mask and Shadow, and it shows friends. So notice one's in the light, one's in the dark. What you need to do is stay with the light friends. This is not light worker. These are the people with the attitudes of can do. Notice I'm not saying positive attitude, because sometimes that's everything's fine, love and light while we're in a fire dumpster. No. What I'm saying here is the people who believe in what is possible. That's where you want to go. And the people in the shadows are the Neverland people. No, it won't happen. It's not right. It'll never work. Leave those behind. The other thing, the offering, what you give up in order to move forward, is joyful duty. And in this in particular, I heard obeying in advance. You've heard that phrase. What that says is don't shirk, don't hide, don't check yourself because you're afraid. Because that's how they want to win. Okay? Instead, go here. It'll be the Retriever says, retrieve who you are. Retrieve what you want, what you believe in. Bring that into your heart front and center. So it's always there to say, this is what you're truly about. This is what you haven't lost. And Ilby is also about loyalty. Now, the next card is a question card. And that fairy always presents you with questions that you kind of chew on for the week and find your answers. And so this week, it's Epona's Wild Daughter. She's the fairy who leans on the owl of wisdom and holds us back in our nightmares and fears until we walk out clean. So what I'm going to ask you is, what are you afraid of? What are your nightmares? What do you need to walk through, like the Shadow Valley, to come out whole? And are you ready to do that? Don't have to do it alone. Don't have to do it instantly. But you need to know what is the fear, the false evidence appearing real, so that you can meet it, beat it, and move on. The fairy that's going to help you with this is the Loam. The Loam is about unconditional giving and receiving. That's why her wings are a little tattered. Sometimes she has to give till it hurts, and sometimes we do too. But we also have to receive. And that's hard for a lot of us that are givers, that are in service, that are healers. So if someone wants to offer you something and it is truly from their heart, please say thank you. Please take it. Do not say, oh no, that's okay, somebody else needs it. Okay? You are allowed to have too, as in also. So remember, if somebody offers you something kindly and from the heart, say yes, say thank you. The last card is also what the world will look like to know you've mastered the challenge, and boy, is it a card for this week. The Singer of Transfiguration. Now, this is McGonagall's card from Harry Potter. Transfiguration is when the hedgehog went to a teapot. It looked like a teapot, but it was still a hedgehog in there. What I'm going to tell you is America is America. And the transfiguration for us is changing what took us away from the ideals of what we were supposed to be. We've never quite gotten there. We have a rather pockmarked history when you look at the indigenous raids we did, when you look at people of color and how they've been treated when you look at how women have been treated. So it's not that America will not be the United States of America anymore, but we will transfigure the difficult, the challenging into something that is healed and right. Now, I'm sure if you go through my reading this week, you can also take a look at it and make it personal for you. But this has been a particularly rough week, and so I wanted to make sure that we understood how to make it work for the times we're in. Okay? Remember, we are in this together. I believe in you. Your soul would not have sent you down if you weren't supposed to play an important role in these times. Okay? See you tomorrow.